all beings who come here come in sincerity of being. May all beings who come here come with the readiness to remove the veils of identity. May all beings who come here come with a deep fire for truth. And may all beings that come here leave completely revolutionized and in the seat of your power. If you are here to be free, you are in the right place. If you are here to be free of identity, you are in the right place. If you are here to be free of burden and conditioning, you are in the right place. If you are here to become who you actually are, you are in the right place. Welcome to Satsang. Thank you for being here. Thank you for arising in this miracle of existence. Thank you for being curious about who you truly are. And thank you for the depth of devotion that it took for you to even connect with this transmission. Give yourself the space to sit where you are. We're just going to begin tuning in by releasing resistance in the mind, in the body, in the emotions, and we are going to allow you to sink into the depth of your being and simply rest in emptiness. That's what this satsang is for. To allow you to accustom yourself to resting in your truth of being. So allow yourself to empty your mind. You can sit with your eyes closed or your eyes slightly open before you. Just allowing yourself your own presence of abiding in awareness. The more you allow relaxation in your body, be light, the less resistance you will also have in your mind and emotions. So whether you are releasing resistance in your mind, in your body, or in your emotions, notice how it's actually all one movement. Notice how when you release tension from your mind, that your body releases the tension as well. Notice how this is also connected to your emotions. Allow yourself to truly rest in emptiness. The stillness of your body is also mirroring the stillness of your mind. So the more still you allow yourself to be, in mind, in emotions, or in body, the more you will abide in the empty, pure space of being. You have only been trained within society and culture to be in a constant state of busyness. That is only conditioning. It is not who you are, and it is not why you are here. If conditioning arises, simply observe it. Do not identify. Do not control the breath, just allow it to be natural. When you abide as awareness, your breath will naturally slow down. But it is not necessary to be controlled. Anything which arises within your consciousness is from a pattern of conditioning. What you are doing now is retraining your consciousness to be in your pure state of awareness. Don't identify with who you have been. That person is no longer there. You are tuning into yourself as pure consciousness. You have no identity or label in this space. You are beyond conditioned thoughts and ideas about yourself. When you hear the bell, simply bring your awareness back to emptiness and detach from thoughts. Notice if you are allowing yourself to fully let go into your own emptiness of being. Notice in you if there is fear, simply observe any fear and remove attention away from the fear. Fear is simply a ghost of conditioning. In this moment, where are you? Are you empty? Are you full? Slowly lift your eyes and your head upward. Allow yourself to not leave your own natural space of being. If you are moving your body, if you are adjusting yourself, notice how your consciousness can continue to abide in your natural space of being. How you do not have to go towards conditioning and fear and limitation. That when you choose to abide in your state of being, in your purity, you are choosing to move off of a pattern of conditioned patterning for your being. You are choosing to not move off of patterns of consciousness that have been fed to you by a culture that wants to consume busyness and consume patterns of conditioning in order to stay in recognizable patterning of consciousness. Notice how when you abide as you are not abiding in recognizable patterns of consciousness. Accept that. You are not here to move in recognizable patterns of consciousness. You are here to break those patterns, which are distortions and illusions. Allow your freedom of being to arise from your vastness, not from a limited potential in consciousness. Most beings on the planet are moving as an identity. An identity is a small construct that is usually a construct which fits into a mold of a preconditioned society. When you break yourself off by abiding as pure awareness, your consciousness will continue to become unrecognizable to beings who immerse themselves in identity and which build their lives off of an identity. This will test you on your path of self-realization. Will you choose to form an identity again? Because it might be more comfortable for an identity which is still playing out within you? Or will you continue to move from your emptiness of being? A space that is only guided in direct alignment with cosmic order and perfection? Or will you lower yourself into a small, tight, and confined identity, which will keep you bound and keep you separate from your true power? Observe the identity which arises before you. This can arise in the form of desires. This can arise in the form of manifestations. This can arise in infinite forms. You will know what is identity by what pulls your attention away from your inmost being and essence. learn to continue to observe those identities, to witness them, and to continue detaching from their power. The more you do this, the more you will continue to be free, the more your own self-recognition will naturally take place without effort. It will occur through the deepening of your devotion. It will occur through divinity opening within you, being known within you. It will occur through your marination within the self. Continue to be detached from the mind and from the emotions, and also the identification with body. When you continue to not identify with what is arising and falling within your field, what is coming and going within your field of awareness, you will continue to stabilize, root in your divine essence. And you will continue to see the wasted energy, and you will continue to not identify with that wasted energy because of the freedom that is discovered by emptying out, abiding naked in your inner awareness, not holding on, not holding on to identities of healing, to identities of manifestations, to identities of how things should be. No. You will be free of all of those. Identities of what you said or of what you didn't say, of what you did or of what you didn't do. Why? How could you be that free? When you abide as pure awareness, you move like a fire, a blazing fire of consciousness that pierces through every veil of distortion. No distortion can arise in a field that becomes that vigilant upon their path. But you must allow yourself to reveal this inner purity in you by abiding in stillness. In a world that will tell you to do everything else but be still. Let's sit again in silence, simply releasing what needs to be released in the most simple way, by attuning yourself, by abiding only as awareness. When you hear the bell, simply empty out. Simply empty out. Come back to stillness if you find you are wandering. If your eyes are slightly open, look at a point on the ground or on your body that is completely still. It will help you to focus. The more still you become, the more understanding and wisdom will come to you. Slowly lift your eyes up. Your vessel as you allow yourself to rest in your stillness. Naturally is in its healthiest state of being. When you are empty, you are in alignment with all that is. You will naturally do the actions that are in alignment with the Most High. When you are free from identity, when you are free of attachment, you will naturally move in the highest cosmic order. You will feel this, you will know this, and your discernment will continue to sharpen as you move upon your path. Qualities of fearlessness, courageousness will simply be there in an effortless way. You will move from your inner knowing, and you will not stray from that. This will continue to grow and develop as you stay on the path of your being. Trust your movements from this space. Trust your inner knowing from this space. Often, your guidance will be very different than everyone else's. You do not need to check in with others about what to do. All you need is to abide. Abide here in this space and move from this purity of being. This is full trust, full knowing that does not need to be explained or checked in with from another being's perspective. When you align from your true original source, you become the pathway forward. And you will know that. If you feel you get taken by mind, taken by emotions, then simply where you are, empty yourself out. Observe what's arising with detachment and abide in your true perspective. This will become easier and easier for you as you align within your being. Trust your inner silence of being. It does not mean that nothing is unfolding within your being. But it is important to not be attached to what is occurring and manifesting within the reality. You are moving in natural cosmic order when you free yourself from outcome and continue to be sitting fully in the heart and nectar of truth within your being, honoring fully why you are here, which is to come into full contact with your inmost being. You may go through many identity changes on the surface of your reality, but inwardly, abide in the silence of your being. You may observe yourself going through a million outward changes, but you abiding in your holy stillness, unmoved by those changes, fully seated inwardly in your highest. Trust this within your own self. May the full realization of your own self be clear, be bright, be luminous, be unwavering through your own inner devotion and sincerity. What is required is your inmost sincerity, devotion, and vigilance in each unfolding moment to be true to you. In each unfolding moment, may your own inner self-recognition burn brightly. May your own inner recognition burn all delusion for those who come in contact with you, even if you never speak a word to them. May the supreme light in all that is obliterate all delusions that keep a false prison around the luminous self. May you dance wildly, even when you are completely still. And may the fire of your presence burn and singe all conditioning. Thank you to all the masters who walk the path with such grace and fire and stillness. May the grace of every one of these masters, Muji, Papaji, Sri Nisargadatta Maharaj, Sri Ramakrishna, Ramana, Osho, Sri Anandama Imam, may each one be illuminated by the light of their grace and power. As their energy and essence is always here, do not be attached to the bodies, whether they are here alive or not. Allow the presence and energy which changes and revolutionizes you to awaken you, to come alive in you. Allow their light and their flame to engulf you.